Hey family, what's going on? Welcome to another book review. I'm Michael,
I'm Emily.
and today we are taking a look at
Big Shot, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Big Shot.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Big Shot. It is by
Jeff Kinney.
Jeff Kinney, and this is book number 16 in the set. And if you've never read any of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books, I would say check them out. They're a lot of fun. They're pretty funny, actually. And if you've seen any of our other videos, hi, other channel, by the way, we're on on the first channel. We're not going to do anything we're not going to do these on the vlog anymore because people are more interested in the guinea pigs over there than for this. So I don't want you to be confused on why you signed up for that channel. So we're going to do more family and guinea pig stuff on the vlog. So if you want that, we'll link that down in the description and at the end of the video. But for book reviews, we're moving them to the main channel, and so hopefully weekly on Thursday or Friday, today's Friday, we will be putting out videos a little more regularly again. So I hope you had a great Christmas, a great New Year, and let's jump into our book review of Big Shot. Now, what happens at the beginning of the Big Shot book?
His mom tells him she wants him to sign up for a game, a sport, so that she can have her son doing sport. Because Roderick, which is his older brother, Gregory's older brother.
Right, who rules?
He used to do sports, but then he quit doing it, and Gregory's mom wants him to do it.
Well, Gregory's mom wants him to be a part of a team. Because if you've never played a sport before, which she has not, but if you've ever played a sport before, there's a little bit of camaraderie that you develop while being on a team. And some people see it as important. Some people don't really care. I'm not really a big athlete type person, so we don't watch like football games and stuff like that. But we watch Minecraft. So, those are things that it's personal preference. But, and so that's what the mom is trying to get Gregory to do, is to feel that sense of camaraderie for being a part of team. And so they go out and they play team and they do badly. And it's really great. So I'm not going to ruin that side of the story, but we're going to jump a little bit further ahead and talk about field day that happens next, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, field day happens next. Well, actually, no. What happens next is he goes to a baseball game with his dad, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious too, by the way.
Should I tell him?
You could tell a little bit of it. I don't really want to spoil it because honestly, this is a hilarious book, and there's a lot in here that where it's just really funny or clever.
More than any of my favorite, any of the books. That was like my most favorite of them all.
This is your most favorite book?
So, in the part where he goes to the stadium, he wants to get some popcorn.
Okay, you're telling too much already. You're spoiling it.
Can't just say so.
Okay. He wants to get on the Jumbotron because the team, they announced that you can be on, if you get on the Jumbotron and you get really picked, you get two free tickets to the ball game again to come back out. And so Greg is trying, and it's funny, and it's great.
And then isn't next where they do the church thing?
Yeah, he goes to church, and
he says, maybe I could give the church people some advice on how they can make church more interesting.
Yeah, and that's really cute too. It's a really good little portion in there. So then after that is when they have the baseball tournament.
He has two.
No, not the baseball tournament. No, after they go to the game, that's when they have the field day.
Oh yes.
The field day, and the field day is really good too.
And all of the people at his school all goes into it, including the cafeteria guys,
the janitors, yeah. And everybody's super competitive. They all want to win because if they win, they get
the gold medal.
They get a day off from school. They don't have to come to school on a Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, which is, I mean, who wouldn't want to skip on a day of school? I know with the pandemic going on, a lot of you got to skip school for a long time. It was awesome. But I, growing up, personally, went to school, and I didn't get to miss any days. Like, I live in Texas. We live in Texas. Right now, the sun is out. It might be 20, like 32 degrees right now. But later on today, we'll be in the 50s and possibly back into the 70s within the end of this week. And it's already Friday. So we as Texans don't get a lot of days off. And it's kind of a bummer, you know, like her mom, Mama is from Missouri. And they get snow days and they get days off and so forth. But as Texans...
in Texas, they're like, when can it snow? Like when that snowstorm happened. Everybody who had to go to school, it's like, can we just stay home and play? Unless they lost electricity. But still.
Yeah, but that never happens for us as Texans. It's just not something that we get.
When it happens, everybody's super excited.
Yeah, it's rare. And so to take a day off, I can totally relate with this book. Because to take a day off, to get a day off from having to go to school, just is awesome. Sounds awesome. So I can understand why everybody would be competitive. They start cheating a little bit.
There was even some potatoes in the potato sack.
There was potatoes in the potato sack for the potato sack race. There's a 3-legged race that Greg won in quotation marks.
Because of Poppy.
Don't tell her. Okay. I know, it's so hard. Especially when the book is so good. But this is a really, really great book.
Can I tell him he got the day off?
No. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. I'll edit it out if you ruin the book. Don't do it. Don't do it, child. It's a great book. It's a lot of fun. If you've never read any of the Diary of a Wimpy Kids, check them out. Absolutely check them out. Jeff Kinney does a great job with putting you back, if you're older like me, putting you back in the mindset of being a kid again. And if you're a kid, she's homeschooled, so she doesn't get it. Yeah, there's a lot of things that she doesn't get because she doesn't have that experience with being in school, but it's still a lot of fun even for you. And as a person who grew up in the school system, it was still it's a blast from the past. And I've read several of the other ones, and Mama's read one of them, which was Dog Days, right? No, it was The Long Haul, yes. Right? Yeah, she read The Long Haul and loved it. It was hilarious.
And then he has another series that
and you know what? We could do. Yeah, we could do book, and well, that'll be our next review probably for next week. So don't spoil it. No spoilers. No spoilers. Oh, the reason why there's no Annabella today is because, well, Bella did not want to do a book review. So maybe next week we can, or next week, but maybe we'll see if we can get her to come out and be a part of the show next time. But yeah, I would say
buy it.
This is my favorite book from Jeff Kinney so far that I've read. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, book 16. And so this would be my recommendation for anybody who grew up, who's currently not reading any books. If you're not into books at all, but you like to laugh, I'd say pick this book up. This is definitely one of my top recommendations. It's one of the funnier books that I've read. I like this a lot more than Dave the Villager. I know. I kind of do too. You do too? Okay. So, what about you, Emily?
What do you mean?
Where does this fall on your favorites?
So for me, it's Dark Diaries, and then I think it's...
Well, how about favorites of Diary of a Wimpy Kid books? You said it's your favorite? Like absolute, your top favorite? This is top?
Yes. It's for that one, and then it's like The Meltdown, then The Cabin Fever.
Okay.
Then it's the first book, which is Diary.
Okay, so it's up there.
Yeah.
What about, so you said you like Dork Diaries first.
Yes.
And then what?
The Real Cinderella, and then it's that.
The Real Cinderella. Have we done Real Cinderella?
No,
we haven't.
Or Dark Diaries.
Okay. So or Dork Diaries, but they've just started getting into Dork Diaries.
Yeah.
So we don't have the newest book for the Dork Diaries yet.
No, which is the best frenemies.
The best frenemies. Okay, so Diary of a Wimpy Kid, book 16. It's not Hot Shot. I keep wanting to say Hot Shot. It is called
Big Shot.
Big Shot, and highly recommended. Check it out.
Sorry.
I guess I'm hungry.
It's